Sports Night Niagara, from the coaching staff on to the NU players of the men's basketball program. We welcome in Scooter Gillette to the program. And the story goes that obviously your name's not Scooter. So how'd you get the nickname Scooter?
From my mom when I was a baby. She just used to throw me up in the air and just call me Scooter. So.
And it just stuck for the rest of the time?
For the rest of the time, to this day.
Well, you came to Niagara from Philadelphia at Newman Goretti High School. So what's that transition been like to come from Philadelphia, where NU obviously has a lot of ties to Philadelphia? What's it been like to come here to Niagara?
I mean, it wasn't hard. I mean, on my visit, I just liked it a lot. And everybody was saying how the transition from high school basketball to college was like a pretty big difference, which it is, but, you know, I like it here, so I adjusted pretty well. What's
different about it on the court? Is it the speed of the game, the size of the players, the number of practices you have, how much time you have to put into your film study? What's the biggest difference?
I would say just the competitiveness. And when I got here, I wasn't as big as I am now, so it was pretty much the weightlifting and everything. So I've adjusted, though.
Now, when you come from high school, is it also a little bit of an adjustment? Because sometimes players will be big man in high school, you know, you're relied upon, you're the star of your team. Then you come to a college basketball environment, and you have to be a little bit more of a role player, to work on your game a little bit more, and there are obviously more coaches in place. You know, we talked to Phil Martelli, and we talked to two other assistant coaches over the course of Sports Night Niagara. So how much has your game been broken down from top to bottom since you've been here?
I mean, as far they helped me a lot. Coach Akbar helped me a lot, you know, with post moves and, you know, getting some shots up.
So post moves mainly the thing, and you work most closely with Coach Akbar Wahid?
Yeah, he works out the post players a lot. So he breaks down our game, you know, and we do the little things, you know, catching the ball and just getting some shots up.
All right, fundamental stuff like that. How about the end zone and playing at home? Because you guys have wrapped up the home portion of your schedule, and as the season goes on, there's some road games left. But the end zone, when you guys are at home, does it give you an added spark? Does that actually work when the students are so into the game?
It does. I love the end zone.
You you feed off it?
Just feed off every bit of it.
All right. Well, tell us one thing about the latest trip to Milwaukee. You guys went to Wisconsin, Milwaukee. You got a win over the Panthers, a big win. What about that trip stands out to you that you remember?
Just closing the game out. It just felt good. Just the players doing the right things at the right time. I mean, Demetrius Williamson got hurt, so, you know, I had to step up a little bit. All of us had to step up a little bit. And we just closed it out pretty good. That was the most memorable part that, you know, from me.
That you played a big part in it?
I did, and I came through and did some good things, and everybody put in their part. So
I remember a game earlier this year, too, where you got in some foul trouble, and Eric Williams goes in, and one of the things he talked about to me was saying that, you know, in talking to you, there's obviously support from you, there's support from Kashif. So as much as we talk about the coaches, how much coaching is there between players in terms of, you know, trying to get each other's back, encourage each other to continue to work?
We just we try to keep each other going. Just aside of the coaches helping us a lot and them putting their word in, we also like kind of gather ourselves as the big men, saying, you know, you're not doing this right, or, you know what, you're doing a good job, keep it up. So we motivate each other, and if we do some things wrong, we'll let each other know.
And you guys are hitting your stride here in the month of February, so high hopes for the rest of the season?
Yeah, pretty much. So we feeling pretty good about ourselves.
All right, well, Scooter Gillette from the NU basketball team, best of luck heading to the MAC tournament. You guys are 5 out of 6 wins, and who knows, perhaps you add to that number. That'll wrap it up for Sports Night Niagara. Thanks again to Coach Martelli and Scooter Gillette. A complete basketball breakdown for you. Join us next week here on Sports Night Niagara.